the second season of the Pokemon GO Road to Level 40 series that I'm going to be hosting here onto the channel. The last video that I posted onto the channel, wait, let me get my glass. The last video I put up onto the channel, I shot it at like 10 p.m. And for whatever reason, I was so stuck on that edit that I didn't even need to do much, but I slept at like 3. So I'm doing today on 3 hours of sleep pretty much, not even. Because I set my alarm clock so many times. Doing like 10-20 minute power naps. I'm gonna get situated, get some breakfast. Then we're starting up a grind session. Whoop-de-doo! Road to level 40. I'm gonna take you guys along. Let's talk about how we stay warm while playing in the cold. Whoa! It's so dark. So, we're doing a Ninetales raid, and the weather circumstances say it's raining, so I can solo this as a result of that. Oh! I got him. It started raining, what? Out of nowhere! Like, I just walked underneath that building, and then suddenly, kapoosh! Rain everywhere. What? Well, no rain's gonna stop no reversal from its grind session. That's how we roll. Okay, so the temperature right now is 3 degrees Celsius, 37 Fahrenheit, and I have about 20 minutes remaining on my grind session, and then a friend of mine is picking me up, and we're gonna go to Germany. I want to take this time here to kind of talk about what it's like to play Pokemon GO when it's near the freezing point. There's a little breeze, and considering that we're near water, it feels like 5 degrees lower than the actual temperature, so that kind of brings it to the freezing point. And I see a lot of people having trouble playing Pokemon GO because they're like, oh, it's too cold, whenever I'm playing I just don't warm up. And honestly, if that's the case, then you're not really trying. Another reason why I don't see a whole lot of people play in cold weather is because they're afraid that they're gonna be getting sick. And let me quickly debunk that. You're more likely to get sick if you're in a crowded area with a lot of people than you're being outside playing Pokemon GO. I, for one, have not been getting sick because I was playing in cold temperatures, because there were no people to infect me. So, you know, getting sick, it barely happens from cold. I mean, people in Norway, in the Scandinavian countries, or in Canada and in Russia, they also still have to play Pokemon GO, and they have much more extreme circumstances and much colder weather, and they still play and they don't get sick. But these people do have tricks, and I kind of want to share a couple of my own with you in order to keep you warm while playing Pokemon GO under these colder temperatures. Tip number 1, always keep on moving. Your hands, your arms. When you're walking a fast, brisk pace, like keep on walking, keep on moving, because the moment you stop moving and you have this posture, I see a lot of players play like this, you will get cold so fast, and it's not going to help you play Pokemon GO. So always make sure that you keep on moving. If you, for instance, have a little bit of downtime as you're catching the Pokemon, I would suggest kind of like trying to move, especially if you're warming up. Like, it will really help. After a while you get used to it and you no longer really have any like that you're not really feeling your fingers anymore. So try to work on that. Keep on moving. It's very, very important. Number 2 is if you see a Pokemon spawning, like let's say you wanted this Gopin and you're like, oh my gosh, you Gopin. Don't stop walking. Keep walking, because once again, if you stop walking, you will immediately get cold again and you will never warm up. Like, essentially your efforts in trying to walk as fast as you can and then standing still one Pokemon that you find interesting will basically make your efforts go in vain and you get cold again. So it is all about movement. Yeah, like your body needs to, the blood in your body needs to flow, it needs to circulate. So the only way to do that is to kind of pump that blood into all sorts of directions in your body by keeping on moving in crazy ways in order to keep yourself warm. And as a result, I've been standing here for a little bit, maybe 10 minutes, trying to record this clip, and I'm not even cold yet, even though I don't have any gloves, and it is at the freezing point. So, you know, try it out for yourself. It might take you like twice or 3 sessions to get used to, but once you get used to it and you start to walk like in a very brisk pace, and you warm up after like 15-30 minutes, if you bite through that sour apple, Pokemon Go is gonna get really awesome in the cold. Honestly, trust me on that one. And also, very important one, stay hydrated when you're doing a grind session. When you're walking a lot, your body needs the energy to continue, so water is really great. Don't drink too much under cold weather, because your body will become really cold really quickly again. And then also, if you want a snack or something like that to re-energize, bananas. Bananas are crazy good. Like, honestly, bananas. Bananas is where they're at. Pineapples. Nanaps. Nana berries for yourself. We have a pretty interesting question here from Bobbing Hat, and he asks me, how do you stay awake and not get distracted? While playing Pokemon Go and grinding, I'm really focused, and sometimes I listen to music, and sometimes I have people next to me while I'm playing the game, and I just really like the aspect of trying to get the best out of my throws. So I'm really focused on throwing the greats and the excellence, and the moments I throw bad, I immediately go like, well, what the Bob Sack is going on in here, you know? So that will wake me up by itself. But yeah, I don't get bored of this. I don't know, it's really strange. I just don't get bored of this. Pokemon Go in that aspect, me walking around, is very therapeutic. It's very nice, and also it keeps you moving, and it helps you lose weight. So, you know, all sorts of benefits, I guess. Anyway, I'll meet you guys back in Germany. It's currently 3:19 p.m. and I've just hit 300,000 experience. I want to say I'm doing well, but I'm really not, because to be completely honest, I actually fell asleep while playing here, being seated, which is kind of embarrassing, but I needed to sleep. So I might have to do a little bit of an extensive grind, like a little bit later when I get back home. I'm not sure how many hours it's gonna be. It's completely dependent whether or not I'm gonna be getting some legendary raids or some other raids down here. It's been kind of dry for the last like 2 hours on raids. I've been doing like 4 legendary raids so far down here. I've done 1 Wilma raid. So yeah, nothing really spawning. There is 1 raid over there, but it's like super far away in the distance. You cannot really even reach that. So yeah. Hey guys, it's currently 2:45 a.m. Midnight. I'm still out and about doing my grinding session. I'm currently on 58,047,000 experience, and I need to get to 88,000 in order to make it. So I have about 45 minutes left of grinding and egg hatching here at this place right here. I've compared grinding here versus grinding in Centro, and it's better here because there's no GPS drift for me on my iPad in Centro, and I cannot play on my phone there. So I do get about 54,000 experience per hour here, and I get about 44,000 Stardust, like between 40 and 44,000 Stardust. That is of course with Lucky Egg, and that's of course with the Starpiece as well. I didn't want to bring my actual camera along because it's midnight, you never know what's going to be happening, so I just have my cell phone here. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm about to get a little bit colder because I'm not moving around. Anyway, yeah, I'll meet you guys back when we're done. It's currently almost 5 a.m. in the morning. December 29th, it is already Friday. In Europe, in the United States, it will be Friday very soon. Probably by the time you upload this, I reckon. But, I'm still gonna have to edit this video, yay! And then upload it, yay! And I'll probably be in bed at around like 7, yay! You know, or 8, whatever, yay! Anyway, road to level 40. Season number 2, episode number 1 is coming to an end right here. Let's go ahead and recap what we've done today. We went to Germany to play at the mall called Centro and actually compared the two, my own grinding spot and Centro. It's actually better for me to play back home because, well, I'm able to hatch some eggs. You guys saw that I'm playing on my iPad. There's no GPS drift there, so my eggs are not hatching, and as a result of that, I get about 20,000 Stardust per hour more when I'm back home, which is kind of insane. Maybe I got the calculations wrong, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the egg hatches that I'm doing on a very, very, very regular basis. But yeah, that means I'm just gonna play home, right? Okay, let's go. 58,092,000 experience right here, right now. We actually managed to get 657,000 experience. So that means we made the goal by 7,000 experience. That's really exciting, but today I really struggled to get that. I think tomorrow is gonna be even a harder struggle, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I need to buy some new walking shoes because, well, mine are a little bit torn and kind of feel it. If I'm walking with it, it's not supporting me well anymore, so we need to do that tomorrow, but I'll show you guys once we get to that. So today I actually did walk 15 kilometers. We have surpassed 2,100 kilometers, which is really good. Very happy with that. So that means we got ourselves 3 Gardevoir candy. That's pretty nice. As a result of that, I've currently hatched 41 eggs today. That's really, really good. But I broke a record, and it's a little bit worrying at the same time as well. Allow me to explain this one. Today, I caught over 1,000 Pokemon. I've never done that before. In a time span of 24 hours, I've never caught more than, I think, 700 Pokemon or 800 Pokemon, but never 1,000. I did it today. We did 1,065 catches, but I'm a little bit concerned. If we do reach, within the last 7 days, 3,500 catches, then every single Pokemon that I'm trying to catch is gonna run away, and that's called a shadow ban. So a soft ban. It's called a soft ban. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna reach that. We're gonna have to figure that one out as we come along, and it might have to make me switch the series in some way, shape, or form. Mostly because I'm not doing any evolves. As you guys can see, we're still on 13,021 evolves in total. That means I haven't evolved a single Pokemon. It was very tempting today, but I didn't do it. So very happy with that. And then lastly, Backpacker. I don't think I showed that last episode, but it's not really, you know, I'm spinning less obviously than I'm catching Pokemon, so you guys can kind of do the math there. Probably like 800 spins or 700 or something like that. But yeah, so really great stuff that we've done today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the raids. You guys obviously want to know this. Champion raids. We done 6 regular raids. I think I did a Sableye, a Gloister, 2 Charmeleons, and then 2 other raids, which I forgot which one those 2. Wilmers, 2 Wilmers of course. So we did those, which was pretty good. And then 5 Groudons. Like, Groudon didn't spawn at all in Germany today. So yeah, we only did 5 raids there, giving me 100,000 experience for those Groudon raids. So majority has been catching. I'm pretty sure that tomorrow I'll be able to do more than just 5 raids. 5 raids is not a lot. Like 5 raids really is not a lot. But what I've heard is that raids aren't like, there isn't a whole lot of Groudons, at least in my city, aren't there? There has not been a whole lot of Groudons spawning everywhere. So there's that to take into consideration, right? Let's go to Stardust. Over here. 3.6 million Stardust. We gathered almost 300,000 Stardust today. Of course, I'm using the Starpiece, so that really helps out. We managed to get 284,000 Stardust. So, yeah. And I'm gonna be going to my inventory space, so that way you guys get to see. I still have 266 Lucky Eggs. I have got 250 premium raid passes. I have my free pass already, and 263 star pieces. And then my eggs that will be hatching very soon. Wow, there's actually a lot of them. Wow. We got 3 10Ks hatching first thing in the morning. That's really good. And then a couple of 5Ks as well. I'm really excited for that. And today was really good because the weather turned into partly cloudy, which was amazing. So I finally saw Centro, I finally started seeing Hoothoots, Rattatas, and most importantly, my best friend Pidgey started to see Pidgey. And as you can see, I actually have quite a lot of them in my inventory right now. So I'm very happy with that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode of the road to level 40. Man, I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. I need to get me some new walking shoes and all that good stuff. Make sure you stay for the bonus footage because I have some egg hatches that I want to show to you. But until then, I'm gonna go out and edit this video right now, go to bed, get some rest, a little bit of rest, and then we're starting the day all over again tomorrow. Time for some coughing edits.